Before we begin our service today, we recognize that we are gathered upon Ndakina, the homeland of the Western Abenaki people. For millennia, they have loved and cared for these lands and waters, and now we have the privilege of sharing in that love and caring. Let us do so, honoring their legacy of stewardship, and do all we can to respect, protect, and be good stewards of this land for as long as we may walk upon it and gather here. Good morning. I'm Dell Waterhouse. I use she, her pronouns, and I am your worship associate this morning. On behalf of the entire worship team, I'm delighted to welcome all of you. Those of you in the sanctuary and those watching in the live stream. There, I'm not sure. Today, we're having a service for all ages, so I especially want to welcome all the children who are here with us with the very special energy you offer our community. Looks like some interesting things over there. Okay. It's wonderful to be together for worship. For nearly 160 years, the Unitarian Church of Montpelier has been a sanctuary for those seeking spiritual sustenance, as well as peace and justice in the world. Whether you are a newcomer, a longtime member, or anywhere in between, you're part of our community, and we are thankful that you are here. It's always a pleasure to have newcomers and guests join us for worship. If this is your first or second time visiting and you wish to do so, we invite you to stand or wave your hand so we can offer you a special welcome. Hey. Thank you. We are so glad you're here. We invite any of you who are newcomers to our congregation to fill out our welcome form that's available at the hospitality table in the vestry during coffee hour so that we can connect with you and welcome you more fully. Now, let's all join in the welcoming by taking a few moments to turn to our neighbors in the pews and share a few words of greeting. Thank you. Thank you. We can continue our conversations after the service during coffee hour downstairs. Please know that we have hearing assist devices available on the table at the rear of the sanctuary, and you can also listen to and watch the service in the fireplace room downstairs if you should need to leave the sanctuary for any reason. A member of our lay pastoral care ministry team will be available after the service if you have a personal concern and would like to share more deeply. This morning, our lay pastoral caregiver is Dawn Evans. Thanks, Dawn. Okay. And now we have a special announcement about our holiday fair that's coming up in just 2 weeks. So let's welcome Janet and John and Joe. Not Joe. Oh, sorry. Okay, you're not Joe. Come on up, though. Oh, good.
Welcome. We're the Poten family. I'm Janet. This is John. And this is Laurel. Whoa, sorry. Okay. So, we're here because it's that time of year again.
Yes!
The holiday fair is going to be on Friday, December 6th and Saturday, December 7th at UCM, right here downstairs. There will be fresh pecans from Troy, Alabama.
And jewelry, beautiful jewelry, from your dresser drawers, the ones you don't use anymore. Someone will treasure your jewels.
And lots and lots and lots of baked goods, pies and cookies and cakes and...
Oh my!
There are so many tables and music throughout the day. Children's books and toys, treasures, gifts, holiday decorations, baked goods, jewelry, and all from your generous donations. If everyone contributed a few things, then we would have a lot to sell.
This year, there are 2 raffles. One, the cozy winter quilt that is warm and toasty, and some themed baskets put together by many of you. Thank you so much.
And you know you can help. Volunteer. Sign up at the holiday fair table downstairs after service this Sunday or next Sunday.
Donate. Give items you don't want or use now. Gently used. Bring to the UCM and put on the stage beginning on Sunday, December 1st through noon on Friday, December 6th.
And tell others. Get the word out. You know how to use Front Porch Forum here in Montpelier.
If you can.
Chat with neighbors when you're walking your dog. Or take one of the beautiful flyers that are downstairs and post it where you shop, where you work, where you spend some time. The holiday fair will open Friday, December 6th with a cocoa bar and youth musicians between 5 and 7, and it continues on Saturday, December 7th from 9 to 2. See you at the fair. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, thanks so much. So that's in 2 weeks. Although I do want to add one thing that they didn't mention, which is that wreath making is happening Wednesday and Thursday of that week, and we need people to join us for that as well. But between now and then, next Sunday, everyone is invited to a Thanksgiving leftovers potluck following the service. Bring your leftovers to share or simply come and be fed and share in good company. And please be sure to consult the weekly e-news where you can read about other opportunities you may not want to miss. The e-news is updated each week for publication on Friday morning. Okay, so now let's all take a deep breath. Make sure our cell phones are silenced and enter more deeply into our time of worship with the prelude.
We open our service with these words by Dave McFarland. Bless generously, curse rarely, practice repair. Read a book or a blog or watch a movie about something or some situation or someone beyond the ability to relate. Practice repair. Lean into comfort zones, strengths, and inklings of bliss. Practice repair. Pause to ask whether words are both skillful and necessary. Practice repair. Sing full-throated songs that create and recreate beloved community. Practice repair. Let go of stubborn self-righteousness and have mercy. Practice repair. Honor the ancestors who could not have imagined our lives or even our very being. Practice repair. Smile. Practice repair. Multiply joy, divide sorrow. Practice repair. With the tools at hand, practice repair. Perhaps I have tools you could borrow. Perhaps you could lend me yours. And together we can practice repair. And I welcome Georgina and Numa Haas to come forward and light our chalice this morning. We light this chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist commitment to the light of truth, justice, and hope. And let us join in saying the words of affirmation adapted from L. Griswold Williams, which can be found in your order of service. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is its sacrament, and service is its prayer, to dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in freedom, to serve human need, to the end that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine. Thus do we covenant. And let us join now in our opening hymn, which is number 100 in the gray hymnal, Peace Like a River. Please rise in body or spirit.
Like a river, Good morning. All right. Today, we're going to explore how our shared Unitarian Universalist values help us create a more resilient community. And we are going to build a tower, a very strong tower. But first, let's just talk for a second about what resilient and what community means. Does anybody want to throw out something that resilient means to you? Adeline. Standing up for yourself. Standing up. Yes, yes. And anything else that anybody wants to add in? Resilient. Bouncing back. Nice. I love that. Yes. Like a bouncy ball that when it falls, it bounces back up. So that's resilience. And then what is community? What does community mean to you? This, yes, yes, yes. People that care for one another, take care of each other, and continue on. So a resilient community is one that bounces back, that takes care of each other, and keeps going. So on that note, could I invite all the children and youth who would like to come on up to help build this tower today to come up to the front? All right, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? Good, all right. So we have several blocks here that have our Unitarian Universalist values on them. And so I think what I'll do is we'll start with the one that holds it all together, the biggest one. Does anybody know what is the value that's in the center of our Unitarian Universalist values? Lucy? Love, that's right. So could you come up, Lucy, and you're going to hold up this big yellow box for everyone to see. Let's take these ones. All right. Yeah, great. Fantastic. You can hold it high. All right. So love is who we are deep inside. And when we are unsure of what to do in life, we can ask, what would love do? And can you hold that really high? There we go, so the people in the back can see too. Great. Like the sun, love shines brightly, and it helps guide us and helps us live the rest of our values. Fantastic. Thanks, Lucy. Do you want to put that one on the side? All right, what is another value that we have? Does anybody know? Anybody know? Liam, do you want to pick up a block? Or anybody want to? We'll go right in. We'll come around. Yeah, we'll start here. Thank you. What's that one say? Transformation. Could you hold that one up for everybody to see? Fantastic. Thank you. So love helps us grow like caterpillars, turning into beautiful butterflies. Transformation. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. And Mila, you want to hold one too? Okay. Sure. Well, all right. Hold that one up nice and high. There you go. Generosity. Love reminds us to give freely, like a big fruit tree that has plenty for everyone. Thank you. Okay, you can put that one down. All right. Adeline, I'm going to have you hold off for 1 second. Okay. Or actually, all right, you want to hold that one there? Yeah, here you go. Get some more. Equity. So love makes sure that everyone can get what they need to thrive. So it's like giving a friend at the playground, a smaller friend or a younger friend, a lift to get up on the swing set so you can swing together. Great. All right, Keith, do you mind doing one too? Thank you. Interdependence. Interdependence is like us all jumping on a big trampoline. And one of us jumps, and we all jump, and we all move. And when we all work together, we can jump higher. Great, thank you. Rocco, do you want to do one? That's right, justice. So justice is like when we're all going to play a game together and we decide on what the rules are going to be beforehand so we can all participate and we can all have fun. Great. And let's see. Which one have we not? Which one? Over here. All right. Do you want to do it? No, okay, that's okay. Miles? No, okay. That's okay. That one's pluralism. Yes, this is a tricky one. Pluralism. So pluralism is the idea that we are all unique in our own ways. And like flowers, when we get together, we make one big, beautiful garden. And each flower is really important to the whole. Great, thank you. All right, so today we're gonna build a tower. And these values are all the things that make up our community here. So we wanna build a tower that is strong. Which block would we start with to have the strongest tower? That's right. All right, so let's get that love block up on here. Great. Fantastic. All right, then can anybody else who wants to build, could you all just jump in and let's start building this big, tall, strong tower together. Fantastic. And we can use these yellow blocks too. We can add them in. It's like love shining through our tower. Little holding it all together there. Love it. Okay, thank you. All right. Lucy, can you stay there for a second? Can you do me a favor? Can you give this tower a shake? See what happens. Looks pretty stable. All our values are supporting our tower, like our community, keeping it nice and strong. Sometimes, though, we might get some things that show up that aren't necessarily the most helpful values. Maybe one is unfairness. So maybe we're not treating everyone fair. Could somebody take this block and stick it in the middle? Sure. Let's see what happens when we put it in the middle of our tower there. Okay. Let's see. And unfairness can make people feel like they don't matter, like that they're not getting the same amount as everybody else. So it kind of makes our tower a little bit more wobbly. What about greed? Want to do? Yeah. Very unstable. Right. You can absolutely do the honors, yes. You can give it a little shake. And then let's say like something happens that's just a big burst of, oh gosh. All right. So our tower falls when we start to add in these other values that aren't our big, strong Unitarian Universalist values here. But the thing is that love is always at the bottom, and we can always rebuild starting with love. Even if we can't remember all the values, or we can't remember or know what decision to make, we can start with what would love do. And so we can take these ones off for now. These also have a magical superpower. When we take those out, we can replace them with more of our strong values. So something that seems like a challenge turns into an opportunity to make it even stronger. So thank you all for helping demonstrate how strong our community is and how resilient it is and how we can repair things when things fall apart. All right, appreciate all of your help.
Thanks, everybody. So, speaking of generosity, the act of giving is a spiritual practice as important as any other element in our shared time of worship. Our generosity is a form of love. Our gifts freely given help us to practice Unitarian Universalism within and beyond our congregation. Each month, through the UCM Community Pouch Program, we share part of our collection with an important church fund or a community organization aligned with our values. This month's Community Pouch recipient is Just Basics, also known as the Montpelier Food Pantry, which in many ways supports people experiencing food and resource insecurity here in our community. And half of our cash offerings will go to the pouch recipient. The other half will directly support the mission and ministry of this congregation. If you wish your entire offering to go to the community pouch, please indicate that with a note attached to your cash or in the memo line of your check. Checks will go to the church unless designated otherwise. As you probably know, you can find the offering pouches at the end of the pews on the side aisles. Please pass them towards the center aisle. We are very grateful to each and every one of you for your generosity in its many forms. Your offering will now be gratefully received. And as our choir comes to the chancel, I'm told that anyone who knows this song is welcome to join in. So thank you, because I love this song.
Thank you so much, choir, for that beautiful song that reminds us that hope is a verb, right? Hope's a verb, and it only lingers if we make it so, if we keep hope alive and active for each other. So thank you so much for that song. In the coming week, many of us will gather for the traditional American Thanksgiving holiday. Others will use this opportunity to gather with friends, family, chosen family, and loved ones. Others might take this opportunity to intentionally learn more about and honor the history and the presence of Native peoples in our communities. Setting aside time for gratitude is an important and really vital spiritual practice, no matter what time of year it is. And so in this time of prayer, and we're going to pray through movement together, I want us and invite us to give thanks together. And I'd like to invite any of the children who might not be able to quite see me from where you're seated, or if you just like a little more room to kind of move, like not in the pews, you're welcome to either come forward or find a spot in the aisle somewhere. And if you're watching at home, you have permission to stand up as we do this body prayer together. So anyone who's wanting a little more space, I see a little one who popped up back there. Good job. So this is how it's going to go. There are 5 simple parts to this prayer, and we're pairing words and movement together. And the first part is simply, I give thanks. You can say that with me. I give thanks for the sky and all above, for the sky and all above, for the air and all around, for the earth and all beneath. I give thanks. So let's say that and do that all together one time through, and then I'll tell you what's next. I give thanks for the sky and all above, for the air and all around, for the earth and all beneath. I give thanks. Now we're going to add we give thanks. And as we do we give thanks, when we get to those parts about above and around and beneath, I invite you to just name some of those things or people that are above and around and beneath us that we are giving thanks for today, like extemporaneously. Ready? We give thanks for the sky and all above, like birds, stars, the sun, the moon, rain, clouds. For the air and all around, like trees, wind, flowers, all of you. For the earth and all beneath, roots, rocks, worms, soil, ocean. We give thanks, and let's do it one time silently together. Let us sing Spirit of Life. So there is an ancient Jewish myth about the beginning of the world. And it's not the one that many people know that's in the Bible. Some of you might be familiar with that one that involves 7 days and all of that. But in this story, before there were humans or anything, God, who Jews and others understand to be the creator of all there is, God was all there was in the universe. And according to this myth, God's presence filled the universe. And when God drew their breath in, everything went dark. But then God wanted there to be light in all of that darkness. And so God, because God can do this, said, "Let there be light." And 10 vessels of light came forward like glass lanterns and emerged from the darkness. And these vessels were really fragile. And as they went out into all of that darkness, they broke apart, scattering sparks of light everywhere. And the myth says that humans, that you and me, that we are here to gather up all of those sparks. And when enough of the sparks have been gathered, the vessels will be made whole again. And tikkun olam, or repair of the world, will be complete. I like this story because it makes us, all of us, each and every one, gatherers of the spark and repairers of the world. And all around us, of course, we can find sparks of light. And all around us, we can also see things that aren't quite right. We can see that the world needs our help to make things better. In a community, we can practice repair together. We remind ourselves of our foundations like love and of those values that we want to live out each and every day, no matter what might be happening around us. It's like the way this congregation gave so generously when some of our neighbors weren't going to have a place to sleep at night. And together we were able to help 18 people, including 6 children and 1 newborn baby, to have shelter for 2 months. And our repair of the world continues as many of you organize and advocate so that everyone in our community has a safe, warm place to sleep at night. There are so many ways that each of us repairs the world. As it was said in our opening words, each of us have different tools, different gifts that we can use as we practice repair together. And all of these gifts make our community stronger. Your gift might be that you are really good at fixing things like broken door handles or clocks or a toy that has come apart. Your gift might be the gift of listening without judgment, which can repair relationships. Or you might have the gift of storytelling that helps us to understand history better, or that casts a vision for our future. Or maybe you bring the gift of kindness that repairs broken hearts. All of these gifts are needed as we repair the world and build a new way of loving one another and our planet. Earlier, the children helped us build this tower of love and values, a very sturdy, resilient tower. And a strong and resilient community needs more than just values alone. Our community is built and rebuilt when needed by the unique gifts that each of us brings. So I invite you to reflect for a moment on the gift that you bring into this community and that you share with others beyond our community, a gift that helps repair the world. At the end of each pew, you'll find a bag that has a paper heart and some writing implements in it. And you're invited to write a word or phrase or draw a picture that represents your gift. And for the younger children who are here, you can ask an adult to help you if you'd like. And remember that no gift is too small or insignificant. Whether it's something you do or something you feel, just who you are, each gift strengthens our community. And if you're joining on the live stream, I welcome you to share your gifts in the chat. So once everyone in your pew has had a chance to add to that paper heart your gift that helps to repair the world, send someone up with the heart, and we're going to add it to our tower up front. Thanks to all of you for the gifts that you share. I saw some really lovely ones, from action to love to kindness, helping others, listening, money, action. That's great. All of the gifts that you share build this resilient community together, and together we create something that's beautiful and strong, no matter what might be happening in the world. And now we'll sing our closing hymn, which you can find in the teal hymnal, Building a New Way, number 1017. The words are also going to be projected up front in the sanctuary. Please rise and body your spirit.
Good one. As we draw our service to a close, we extinguish the chalice and carry within each of us its healing flame, the warmth of community and the spark of hope into the days and the week ahead. Please join now in our unison mission statement. We welcome all as we build loving community to nurture each person's spiritual journey, serve human need, and protect the earth, our home.
For our closing, I'll be reading part of a poem by David White called Working Together. It's about how the things we can't see, like our love and our UU values, help us shape us into the people we are. Working together. We shape ourselves to fit this world, and by the world are shaped again. The visible and the invisible working together in common cause to produce the miraculous. And then the poet goes on to describe how air is intangible, something we can't see, but it's so powerful that it can be used to lift an airplane. And he asks us to trust in what we cannot see. And he tells us in his words to look for the true shape of our own self by forming it well to the great intangibles, the things we can't see about us. This poem reminds us that we are shaped by the great things in life like love and our values. Like air, we know they are there, they are incredibly strong, and they are essential to our lives and well-being. When we trust in them and when we practice them, they guide us every day in every moment of our lives. And when we do, we find the true shape of ourselves, our gifts, our talents, our contributions that we can share with our community here and the larger community of all life.